Hi, what's your name, your department, and how many years at UNC?
Hi, I'm Jenni Spangenberg. I'm the Director of Student Conduct, and I've been at UNC-Chapel Hill since June of 2022.
Nice. Where do you call home?
I grew up in Minnesota, in southern Minnesota, and now consider North Carolina home. We've been here for 9 years, and so this is where we are adjusting, but I have roots in Minnesota and cheer on the Vikings and Minnesota Twins.
Were you a first-generation undergrad or graduate student?
I was not. No, I come from a line of family who have engaged in education, in instruction, teaching in a variety of settings.
Awesome. What was your major in college?
My undergraduate degree was in criminology, a Bachelor of Arts in Criminology at the University of Minnesota in Duluth.
What was the most challenging part of your college experience?
It's a good question. I think I enjoyed my experience. I'm thinking back to it. One of the elements that I've thought about is I had an opportunity to serve as an RA. I'm an introverted person, and so the first time that I applied, it took a little bit of time to adjust to the group interview, and so it took me a few tries to get into the role because of that, but it did help me develop the skills of what teamwork and being able to work on a team and finding all about who I was.
So if you could go back in time, what advice would you give your college self?
I think enjoy the opportunities that you have, try the different opportunities, and build those relationships. Use the services that exist. Some of my strongest mentors were my supervisors when I was an RA, and so it was really neat to hear their perspective and get engaged, and they really helped me be successful throughout my time there.
Could you describe how you got into student affairs?
I started as an RA, as I mentioned, and so then when I went to graduate school, I was a graduate hall director when I was studying public administration. And then my first full-time position after that is I learned that you could do that full-time. And so I worked in housing at the University of Miami, where I had a progression of experiences in serving the communities there and working with first-year students.
What brought you to UNC-Chapel Hill?
This is a place that I think has a lot of pride, a lot of tradition, a lot of experiences, and a community that I was really interested in. It was an opportunity to get involved working with the student conduct, which is an area that I really enjoy, working with students and helping them grow into achieving their careers, and learning through accountability, learning through integrity, and a position opened up, so it worked out to be the right place and the right time.
What's the biggest misconception about your department?
Student conduct is an area that nobody wants to come to until they have to. I think we really strive to help the community think about making informed, responsible, and ethical decisions and choices while they're here, and creating a community of health, safety, well-being, while focusing on those values of integrity and honor and honesty. And so all of those combined, we strive to support the community and the academic mission to make sure that everybody has a space where they can be successful in achieving their goals, both personally and academically.
What's one thing you love about your current role?
I am fortunate to work and build so many partnerships and relationships across the campus. So we work with students within the Student Conduct Board, we work with faculty and instructors, we work with the staff across Division of Student Affairs and across the university, and just learning and hearing about their experiences, their time at Carolina, and being able to have those relationships and experiences of knowing that we're all working towards a collective goal. I really enjoy that.
Okay, finish a sentence. If I didn't work in student affairs, I would
become a professional volleyball player. If I had that full skill set, that is what I do in my spare time, and that's what I use as an outlet. So if I wasn't working in student affairs, I would love to play volleyball full time.
What's your favorite spot on campus?
I think I enjoy being in SASB, where my office is, But I also enjoy just seeing the different spaces. The bell tower is beautiful, and seeing that. I love the tradition that you hear about the old well. So I think it's hard to narrow down just one space. I think that the campus provides so many opportunities. My son recently visited the planetarium, and so I've heard all about the planetarium now as well. So that's a new space for us on campus.
So, what's your favorite memory from your time at Carolina so far?
I don't really know if I have one yet. It's still learning, still growing. I think there's a lot of opportunities still to come with my time, and so I think every year is a new opportunity and a new experience. I don't know if I have one favorite that stands out.
That's fair, that's fair. What's something on your bucket list?
I think I hear a lot about the Carolina 10-miler, and I used to run. I had an injury recently that I am working back to being able to do physical activity, and so I think I would like to be able to join in that, or the runs that are hosted by Campus Rec and Wellness, Campus Recreation. I think those would be really neat to get out and experience with everybody. I'm Jenni Spangenberg. I'm the Director of Student Conduct, and we are located in SASB North 2105 and 0103. We have 2 offices in both spaces there. And so please feel free to stop by and visit us, or visit our website at studentconduct.unc.edu.